Guys, this is Mr. Joshy J, and welcome to player ratings of Manchester United versus Nottingham Forest in the Premier League. In this video, I rate the starting 11 and the substitutions, and also the manager as well, for how I think the team performed and that. So let's start off with Andre Onana, the goalkeeper, shall we? I am going to give him a 7. I thought he had a very good game, even though he unfortunately conceded 2 goals, which was no fault of his own. But that save he made when the score was 3-2, where he saved it with one hand, brilliant. I thought that was an outstanding save by Andre Onana. That was fantastic goalkeeping by the new Manchester United goalkeeper. Really impressed with that. Great reactions, and yeah, overall, another good performance, I feel, by Andre Onana. So yeah, I'm going to give him a 7. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, I'm actually going to give him a 5. I thought he's quite poor today, his marking in the first 2 goals we conceded, dreadful marking. So yeah, not the best of games like Aaron Wan-Bissaka today. Ball watching a lot, and that's what I didn't like. He's just stood there ball watching. To me, that's not good. You're meant to be doing your job, defending. I do like Aaron Wan-Bissaka, but I have to call him out for that today. That was not good enough by the right back today. Honestly, unacceptable. Lisandro Martinez, I'll give him a 5. I didn't think he was at his very best. And that second goal, what Nottingham Forest scored, what Bolly scored, criminal. Again, just ball watching, standing still, not alert. That's how Nottingham Forest got that second goal. They got the first goal because they caught us on the counter attack, where Marcus Rashford was responsible for the first goal conceded, and yeah, just the defending was poor on the second goal we conceded. Nowhere near good enough by Manchester United, honestly. Yeah, shocking that defending. So, yeah, I'm going to give him a 5. Rafael Varane, I'll give him a 6. I thought he defended quite well today, put his body on the line. Obviously, you can't really blame him for the second goal we conceded because it's poor defending by Wan-Bissaka and Martinez, really. So, yeah, I'm not going to blame Varane for that second goal we conceded, but I thought it was another solid performance by Rafael Varane. So, yeah, I'll give him a 6. Diego Dalot, obviously, he usually plays right back, but because Luke Shaw's injured, he's been playing left back. Yeah, I'll give him a 5, but I don't think he adds the best game. And again, he was another one who was responsible for the second goal we conceded. So, yeah, just not good enough by Diego Dalot. Again, just ball watching. When you're defending, you're meant to defend as a team, and half the time they're just fucking ball watching. It's like, do your job at defending. That's what you're paid to do. Defend, lads and lasses. Just defend. It's just, so frustrating. But yeah, not the best of game for Diego Dalot. So yeah, I'll give him a 5. Casemiro, I'll give him a 7. I thought he had a very good game, again, he was kind of responsible for the second goal we conceded, but had a glorious opportunity, handed it just wide, which I say was more unlucky than it being a bad miss. It's just he's not usually in that position, and he kind of rushed it a bit. He should have scored, don't get me wrong, but the goal he finally scored in the game that was a good finish. So yeah, I'm going to give Casemiro 7 today. I thought he was really decent. Christian Eriksen, I'm going to give him a 7. I was really impressed by the Danish player's performance today. In for the injured Mason Mount, and I thought he did extremely well today, Eriksen. Up for it, very alert, kind of reminded me of the Eriksen at the start of the last season, the one who was really doing well. Obviously, he had a horrendous game against Brentford last season away, but that's because he's been played out of position. But the whole game, I thought he did a really solid job, Christian Eriksen, so I'm really happy with his performance today. Yeah, great teamwork by Christian Eriksen. Bruno Fernandes, I'm going to give a 7. Great penalty he slotted away. That was a fantastic finish by Bruno Fernandes. That really was. I mean, he's missed a few penalties, and that one he hits with good power. And today's captain, I thought he did a solid job. He wasn't quite in the referee's ear all the time today, so I will give Bruno credit for that. The reason why I'm not a fan of Bruno being in the referee's ear because he's constantly doing it. Just moaning at the referees like the captain shouldn't really be doing that, and he's been under a lot of pressure by the press and the media, and rightly so, because as a club captain, you just cannot behave like that. So, yeah, I thought he had a really good game today. So, yeah, I'll give him a 7. Anthony, I'll give him a 5. I don't think he had the best game at all again today, Anthony. His movement, it's just not working out at all. It's like he's very anomalous at the moment, Anthony. It's just, I don't know what is going on with him. It's like he's just not being very alert at all. So, yeah, disappointing today, I say, by Anthony. Again, probably one of our worst players out on the pitch, I have to say. Obviously, Garnacho was rested today, so he didn't start the game because he's been playing the last few games and he's not quite looked at his very best. So I thought that was a good idea to rest him, to be honest. But obviously, when he does play Garnacho, he can be good. But he's not quite looked that sharp for some reason this season. So yeah, I mean, probably was the right thing to get him arrested. Marcus Rashford on the left wing today, back playing his familiar position. Yes, I'll give him a 7. I thought he's much better in his usual position. He set up Christian Eriksen to score the goal. He was responsible for the first goal conceded. So, yeah, which that was not good by Marcus Rashford. But obviously, yeah, I mean, but he did set up Christian Eriksen well, so I will give him credit for that, obviously, because he did set up Eriksen well, so that was very good by Marcus Rashford. Anthony Martial, I'll give him a 5. I mean, his movement was not impressive. Again, even though he was in the number 9 position, it's just we need to see more from Anthony Martial, man. There are no excuses. I mean, he's a decent player when he's on form, but when he's just ball watching and that and not moving around, he's an absolute nightmare. So yeah, really disappointing by Anthony Martial. Yet again, I'm so disappointed in his performance. Let's get on to substitutions, shall we? Picture ends off. I'll give him a 6. He replaced, I think it was Haran at half time. So yeah, he come on in the second half. I thought he did a solid job to be fair, Picture ends off. So I'll give him a 6. Scott McTominay, I'll give him a 6. I thought he was playing quite well. Jadon Sancho, I'll give him a 7. I thought he looks very lively coming on. Obviously, he replaced Anthony Martial, and he may have even been playing a false number 9, just like what he did in pre-season. I thought he was quite impressive today. Jadon Sancho, while coming on, looks very up for it. Looks very fit and fresh, in my opinion. And obviously, yeah, it's good to see that Jadon Sancho's getting a bit more confidence now because I'm a huge fan. He's got the potential, Jadon Sancho, when I watched him for Dortmund and that, but obviously he's yet to really shine at Manchester United, but he's doing a solid job, so I will give him some credit. Scott McTominay, yeah, I'll give him a 6, I thought he was decent as well. So that's the substitutions done. Let's get on to the manager rating. Eriksen for the team selection, I'll give him an 8 out of 10. For the team's performance, though, you've got to mark them down. And them 2 goals we conceded, I mean, it's just nowhere near good enough by Manchester United to be 2-0 down in 4 minutes at home. I mean, fans be getting excited that we won the game 3-2, but I mean, we only won by a penalty, so it was nothing to get excited about whatsoever. So, yeah, I'm going to give the team a 6 out of 10. But the starting lineup Ten Hag chose, so I was really happy. Referee's performance, Stuart Atwell, I'll give him a 7 out of 10. I thought he had a decent game. Obviously, Steve Cooper for Nottingham Forest, I'll give him an 8 out of 10. I thought his team selection was quite good. Obviously, Anthony Elanga, I thought he was decent as well. Being back at Old Trafford, playing for Nottingham Forest. So, yeah, so that's the player ratings done. Substitute ratings and the manager ratings. We move on to play the Gunners Arsenal next. Join me on Wednesday for a preview to that game. Very much looking forward to that one, but we have to improve massively. Fans are getting carried away that we won the game, but come on, only winning it by a penalty, to me, I still think that's very poor. And you may be thinking, oh, I sound negative in that, but it's the standards I raise to this football club that winning by a penalty is nowhere near acceptable, and to concede 2 goals at home, that's what hurts as well. I don't have a problem with actually us winning by a penalty, but I'm much rather we won by much more, because Forest were down to 10 men, but they did play very well, so no disrespect to them, but we have to improve against Arsenal. It's as simple as that. Like I said, join me on Wednesday for a match preview, and then obviously Sunday morning for a pre-match YouTube shorts, then Sunday evening for the match review, and then on Monday, player ratings for the Arsenal game. My ratings are clearly on my own opinion. Nobody influenced me with player ratings. I don't really watch any other player ratings. It's all down to my personal opinion. So if you like my ratings, great. If you don't agree with my ratings, then no worries. I'm not bothered because, I have standards for this football club. And even though we won the game today, I'm still not impressed. Massive work is needed to improve. Bye-bye.